Like if you found the video valuable. Claire Hartman never believed in ghost stories. As a journalist, she built her career dismantling myths, exposing frauds, and dragging old legends into the light of reason. So when her editor suggested she cover the strange disappearances in the rural town of Duskwood, she thought it would be another quick assignment. A weekend trip, a few interviews, a clever article debunking the locals' superstitions, and she'd be back home. But Duskwood wasn't like other towns. The moment Claire drove in, the forest pressed against the road like a living wall. Pines stretched tall and jagged, their branches twisting together to blot out the sky. The town itself felt muted, as though color and warmth had been drained away. People spoke in hushed tones. Their eyes lingered too long on strangers. When Claire asked about the disappearances, she got the same answer again and again, the hollow ones. They're older than the town, said Mrs. Calloway, the innkeeper. Shadows that walk, don't go out after dark, and don't ever follow the voices. Claire forced a smile, jotting it down. Great copy for atmosphere, she thought. Yet that night, lying in her narrow bed at the inn, she couldn't shake the way Mrs. Calloway's hands trembled when she spoke. The next evening, armed with her recorder and camera, Claire walked into the forest. Her boots sank into damp soil, and every step seemed louder than it should. The trees creaked as though they were shifting in place. After an hour, she found a clearing where the moonlight filtered weakly through the canopy. She set her recorder on a rock and began narrating. Local residents of Duskwood claim these woods are haunted by figures known as the Hollow Ones. Descriptions vary: shadows, whispers, moving silhouettes. Of course, legends like these are often rooted in fear of the dark itself. She stopped. A sound stirred just beyond the tree line. Slow, dragging footsteps. She raised her flashlight, but the beam cut through only mist. Still, she felt it, the certainty of something standing just outside the light, watching her. Probably a deer, she muttered, her voice shaking. Then her recorder crackled. A hiss, sharp and unnatural, like static tearing through the air. And underneath it, words. You shouldn't have remembered us. Claire's blood ran cold. She hadn't spoken. The footsteps drew closer. The beam of her flashlight flickered. And for a split second, she saw them. Figures impossibly tall, their limbs too thin, their faces blurred as if smeared out of existence. They bent toward her, heads twitching in unison. Hollow, eyeless sockets locked onto her. Claire screamed and bolted. Branches whipped at her arms as she tore through the woods. Behind her, the footsteps followed, faster now, relentless. The whispers swarmed inside her skull. Stay with us, stay. She tripped, crashing into the dirt. Her flashlight shattered. Darkness swallowed her whole. She fumbled blindly for her recorder. It was still running, red light blinking like a dying heartbeat. She grabbed it, raised it to her lips, and whispered, "If anyone finds this, don't come here. Don't look for me. They're not stories. They're real, and they don't want to be forgotten." The tape ended there. The next morning, loggers found her recorder at the edge of the clearing. No sign of Claire, no footprints leading away, just the faint sound of breathing still imprinted in the static. In Duskwood, the locals don't speak her name. They don't speak much of anything at all after sunset. But if you walk the forest at night, sometimes you'll hear it, your own voice whispering back at you. The Hollow Ones never forget.